Man, I supposed to get damn, what the hell are they doing, man? Okay, this the same lesson, y'all still doing the same lesson. Okay, mm, let me see here. Let's start here. And come on, man. Shit. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. And it reads, it said, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, and it reads, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil. Say what? And of evil and of pestilence. Okay. So Jeremiah chapter 28 is saying that the ancient prophets who preceded you and me spoke against many nations, always warning of war and disasters and diseases. See? So when you go right here into matter of fact, hold on here. Let's do this here real quick. Let's go out of here. Second Esdras. Come on now. Second Esdras chapter 15. And it reads, I'm going to start at the top. It said, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh said, behold, speak in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in your mouth, and cause them to be written in paper, which I will put, it said, which I will put in your mouth and cause them to be written on paper. For they are trustworthy and true. So when you go into that word trustworthy, it's talking about faithful and true. It said, do not fear the plots against you. That word plot is incredulity. Okay, against you. And it says here, and do not be troubled by the unbelief. So that word unbelief goes into unfaithful. Of those who oppose you. See, we're going to have 2/3 of our people going to oppose the real men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets. Okay. Now let's go here to Habakkuk chapter 2. Hold on. Habakkuk chapter 2, and I'm going to start at the top. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, and I'm going to read to 9. Well, actually, I'm going to read to 12. And it reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall what I shall answer when I am reproved. So this going into starting with the elder apostles and the like-minded men on down, the servants, the prophets, standing on a watchtower. It says, I will climb upon my watchtower and stand at my guard post. So we're going to be standing at our guard post. There, I will wait to see what Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua says, and how he will answer my complaint. So, hey, man, we complain about this devil and what they've been doing, right? Okay, it said, verse 2, it said, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that read of it. See, so that's what we've been doing, man. We coming out here and breaking down these scriptures in to the best of our ability in layman terms, you know, and through the Holy Spirit, man, coming into the parable. And with the elder apostles, man, you know, guiding us with the parables, man, and we going into it and learning how to connect dots and go in the parable and break it down to the best of our ability, which we trying to come with the 100% truth, which we got the 100% truth. It said, then Yahweh said unto me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that the runner can carry the correct message, see, to others. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So verse 3 is saying this vision is for a future time, which is now. It described the end. Say what? It described the end, and it will be fulfilled. It seems slow in coming. Wait patiently, for it will surely take place, and it will not be delayed. See? So these prophecies not going to be delayed. All right? Verse 4, it said, behold, his soul. Whose soul? Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just, talking about the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, and basically the men, the servants, the prophets, and that's going out here to the highways and the byways daily and making their life, putting their life on the line for the Lord. And complain against this wicked ass kingdom, man, and these wicked ass people. You know, starting with the 2/3 Jake along the heathen nation. Okay, it said, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, and is not upright in him, but the just, say what? But the just shall live by his faith. So we're going to live by our faith. So that's going back into that word, trustworthy, which goes into faithful and unfaithful. Okay? It says here, so verse 3 is saying, because it surely will come to pass, it will not tarry. So verse 3 is saying the vision is for a future time. It described the end, and it will not, it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently. So the Lord wants us to wait patiently, for it will surely take place, and it will not be delayed, see? Which are now, these prophecies is popping off the hinge. Verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. So this devil can't be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations. See, this is what they doing now. And which they're going to try to bring in that Revelation 13:16, which I went into it earlier. And he put unto him all people, see? So verse 4 is saying, look at the proud, they trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked. Say what? And their lives are crooked. But the righteous, talking about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and especially those who are doing right and doing what's righteous in the eye of the Lord, and doing what's pleasing to the Lord in these latter days while he's visiting the earth. It said, but the righteous will live by their faithfulness to power. Verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all the people. All people. So when you go into that word wine, it's talking about their philosophies, they way of living, uh, they way of life, and they doctrine and what they pushing, you know. And I'm gonna go more into this, I'm gonna break this word down, but I want to keep on reading because I ain't got that much time. But we're gonna go into it. I'm gonna come back to this. It says here, the Lord said, look at the proud. They trust in themselves and their lives are crooked. But the righteous, talking about us, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, along with these speckled birds, will live by their faithfulness to power. That word, when you go into that word power, it translates into G430, who everybody ignorant called Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all, for a minute. Let me put out my inner line. They trying to act up with me, man. Let's get it. Watch this. Devil. That's all right. I got something for you. This is why I got these. This is why I got these right here. Okay. Now. Habakkuk. Hold on, let me go to the index. Page 999. I know they're gonna put some shit in the game. It said, behold, it said, it will not tarry. Behold, which is lifted up, is not up and not upright, his soul in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also, because by wine, the word wine is H is 3196. proud man. The word proud man, proud is your higher, your higher, 3093, and he keepeth at home who are enlarged. It said proud, neither keepeth at home who enlarged as hell his desire, and he is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and keepeth and heapeth unto him all people. Not these all against him a parable shall take up, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Okay, but let's go here. I want to find the they don't want to give me the word. Let me see here. They don't want to give me it's not giving me the word. It's not showing it in here. Hold on. Should have been in here. Let me look again. These devils, man, they very tricky, man. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. So I'm going into the NLT. Damn, come on now. So verse 4 said, look at the proud, they trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked, but the righteous shall live by their faithfulness to God. That word God, okay, I want to look up that word. They ain't giving me the word. Emuna. Wow, these people very tricky, man. Wow. It's okay. Okay, let's keep going. They don't want to give me the word. Okay, let's do this here. I'm gonna keep this out because I'm gonna once I find that word again, once I track it down, the word power, which is the power. Let's see here. Okay, verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, He is a proud man and neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap up unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth him with thick clay. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall abite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booty unto them. Hey, so this is what's coming to these devils. So all these nations, man, they find out about these devils, man. So they cutting corners, getting away around these devils. And then you got Donald Trump, he comes isolating these heathens, man. You know, these people here in America. It said, both thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people. Say what? All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein. Verse 9, it said, woe unto him that covets evil, covetousness, to his house, and he may set his nest on high. Is this devil not doing this here? When I played that Secret Covenant, did they not show that, play that? That he may deliver from the power of evil. Verse 10, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. See, this devil had cut off many people, including the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, and has sinned against also the other nations as well, especially the speckled bird, which is what Brother Malcolm mentioned about the other nations, the other heathen, the other people that speckled bird that look like the other nations. I'm just gonna put it that way. Okay, it said, and thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and has sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. And woe to him that built up a town with blood. See, the devil have built this town, built America with blood, and established a city by iniquity. So this is all this devil had done. All this devil had done. So verse 4, the Lord said, look at the proud. They trust in themselves. Talking about Esau, Edom, that's ruling in wickedness. Their lives are crooked. They are crooked people. But the righteous, talking about Jake, which consists of the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, along with these speckled birds, that's trying to do right now in these latter days. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to power. Wealth is, verse 5, wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant, which talking about Esau, Edom, are never at rest. See, these people ain't never at rest. They open their mouths as wide as the grave. And and like death, they are never satisfied. See, these people ain't never satisfied, man. Now they want our soul, man. They want to put this fucking chip in us, man, to make us cyborgs. Transhumanism. The beloved big brother, Wada Bob, he did a video earlier talking about that. He went into transhumanism, and I sent the video out to you all already. It says here, they open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. in their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed up many people, see? But soon their captors will taunt them, and they will mock them, saying, what sorrow awaits you, thieves, see? Now you will get what you deserve. You become rich by extortion. See, this devil had become rich by extortion. Like Brother Malcolm said, man, they'll go in your land and send a hitman over there and kill their president. They done did this so many times. That's how they done got the wealth, accumulated all this wealth they done got over the years. It said, you have become rich by extortion, but how much longer can this go on? See, the Lord is saying, how much longer can this go on? Suddenly, your debtors will take action, see? Talking about all the BRIC nations, the EU, all their allies, all their friends that was once allied with part of that beast system. It says, suddenly your debtors, which is China, will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have while you stand trembling and helpless because you have plundered many nations. Now all the survivors will plunder you. That's what that secret covenant said, that they're gonna be vanquished. He said, if people find out, which people are finding out now, and the Lord is pulling the skirts over this devil. It says here, it said all the survivors will plunder you. You committed murder throughout the countryside and fill the town with violence. What a sorrow awaits you who build big houses, see? They build mansions, man. They got big houses everywhere. With money gained dishonestly. You believe your wealth will buy security, see? If they not coming in this order, putting your family nest beyond the reach of danger, but by the murders you committed, you have shamed your name and forfeit your lives, see? The very stone in the wall cry out against you, and the beams in the ceiling echo the complaint. Verse 12, what sorrow awaits you who build cities with money gained through murder and corruption. See, is this not going on right now? Y'all bear with me, man. This water, this echoing. Let me turn it off. Okay, let's keep going here. How much time we in? Okay. Okay, we're gonna get part 3 in a minute. It's gonna give me a few more minutes. Let's go here. Hold on here. Okay, let's get this on out of the way. So this man said, we're gonna create an illusion. It will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Okay? So this devil said an illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. So let's go to Revelation chapter, hold on. Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. Straight to the point. Come on now. I'm going to start at 8. Revelation chapter 12, verse 8 and 9, and it read, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon, say what? And the great dragon was cast out. See, the Lord cast his devil out. That old serpent called the devil, Satan, which deceived the whole world, he was cast out into the earth. See, the devil was cast out, man, into the earth. And his angels is cast out to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. See? And did he not say in the devil, in which, let me get that. Where it at? Let me see. Hold on. Right here. It says here, this secret covenant which we shall live in the rest of our present future life, for this reality transcends generation and lifespan. Okay, now I'm gonna go up to it said this they must hold on. It said but if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish then. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done. For if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil had fallen. Our action will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. See? Hold on. There's something else I want to read. Hold on.